two-part, maybe three-part video. First off, I wanted to show you what I got today. Most of those I have on video, which will be after this little portion of it, where I talk to you a little bit about the CZ American 452 that I just got, and using the Hornady 17 HMR NTX bullets. It's the no-tox bullets, lead-free for here in California, lead-free zones. So let me go ahead and zoom it out and get in front of the camera here. The wind breaks it up a little bit. I do apologize. It's kind of windy here in the orchard. So basically, as you're going to see in the video that follows this, most of these ground squirrels were taken approximately 100 yards. There was a pile of dead branches that the farmer had went ahead and trimmed from the trees and stacked in one side next to the orchard. It happens to be a peach orchard. Well, the ground squirrels will use that as protection to stay away from any prey animals, anything else. It's like a little apartment building for them. So what I did was I got there early enough. I stood off, like I said, about 100 yards and sat on the edge of the trees and waited. And what they did is they popped up one at a time. They would come up to the top and give me an opportunity for shots, which I do have on video, again, to see after this portion. I'm using the Hornady 15.5 grain NTX bullets. Let me see if it gets it a little bit better there. Lead-free is mandatory in the California condor zone, okay, and basically it's the lead-free zone. Hornady did come out with these bullets a while ago. They're very accurate in both my Ruger 7717 and my new 17 HMR, which is my CZ Model 452 American. And I have it topped off with a Mueller 4 to 16 by 50 scope. It's got a dot for the reticle, which works out perfect at the ranges that I fire. It's sighted in for 75 yards. That means anything out to 150 yards I can pretty much hold on or close to dead on, and it will kill it. And this thing is very accurate. I took it out this morning. I went ahead and shot a 3-shot group. I will include that in here. It's on the bottom side of this pile of ground squirrels. And it was basically 3 shots touching each other at 100 yards. Okay, so this is a CZ 452 American. Unfortunately, they're not making this anymore, but you can find it. As I did with this, I found it in a small gun shop in Fillmore, California. And basically it's called Up in Arms in Fillmore. Walked in, the owner Ed had this. I did a little bargaining and walked out. 10 days later, here in California we have a weight on long rifles, and walked out with the rifle. I enjoy it a lot. I love my Ruger 7717, but I have 2 Mach 2s in the CZ American, and I wanted to get an HMR in the 452 American before they were all gone. I went ahead and got this. So, to the ground squirrels. Most of the shots, the ground squirrels, as you'll see in the video, were up on a branch, basically looking towards me. On some of these, you can see the exit wound. I took the shots, they went in just about there, they exited through here. On some there was absolutely no damage at all, maybe a small hole. However, on others, as you can see with this one, you can see where the bullet came out. Now maybe that's because I hit a bone, maybe that's because of the way the ground squirrel was sitting, but all in all the bullets performed pretty well. There were some that were devastating, such as this one. Took off his paw basically and his side. I hit him in the side. He was sitting up like this, and that's what resulted. Okay, then there were other ones that went ahead and when I hit them, it went through and came out all the way at the end here. Let me go through the pile. This one was a side shot that came out here. It exited right there. It popped in on this side. That's a pretty hefty ground squirrel. That's easily a pound, easily. And look at how long that is compared to my arm. Okay, then we have other ones. This one was looking right at me. Unfortunately, I didn't get this on video. I hit him there. It traveled the entire portion of his body and exited through the stomach, killing him instantly. Didn't even know it hit him. And then you have a few more of these that are on video where you can see the exit wound. That, by the way, is a big ground squirrel. It's a very big ground squirrel. This one I did not get on video, was peeking at me about 125 yards away, went ahead and took a rest against a tree, aimed for his head that was looking at me, his eye and this side of the head that was looking at me. That's the exit wound. Killed him instantly. As soon as I shot, I knew I hit him because I heard the crack, and then he came popping out of the hole, jumping around. There goes a ground squirrel right there behind me, or behind the camera. This is the last one. Again, a very hefty ground squirrel. I mean, this is a big ground squirrel. Look at right here. Here's the gun. Here's a comparison. That is a big ground squirrel and a fat ground squirrel. He was eating peaches. A lot of these have basically green in their gut because they've been eating on the peaches. Green and a little bit of yellow from the inside. But this is a whole stack of ground squirrels I took this morning. I missed maybe 2 or 3. Those were because I rushed the shot, or because maybe I didn't pull the trigger, you know, as smoothly as I should have. There is a little trigger creep in this. I'm going to look and see about getting an aftermarket trigger. Once I get that done, I can guarantee that anything out to about 200 yards is going to be dead. So that's pretty much it. Again, it's the Hornady 15.5 grain NTX bullets, which are mandatory here in California. However, if you do want to try them out there, you can. I mean, they're available from all the big companies, from Cabela's, from Midway USA, from a few of the other wholesalers out there. And you can go ahead and, or suppliers I should say, you can go ahead and get those and try them. However, I found that lead, when it comes to ground squirrels, especially ground squirrels this size, the lead bullets do a lot more damage. However, these do kill them. I did not have any crawl away all morning. Everything was dead on the spot as soon as I hit it. So that's about it, and I hope you like the rest of the videos coming up. It's going to be all the shots that I took on most of these guys, and I basically will do a regular shot and then I'll slow-mo so you can see it getting hit. And again, the shots were about 100 yards-ish. Some were a little bit further, some were a little bit closer, depending on where the wood pile was, because there was a stack of them. There goes another ground squirrel. So I've got to get going so I can load up and go after some more ground squirrels that are running around. They're obviously taking advantage of the fact that I don't have a loaded gun in my hand. So enjoy the rest of the videos. Come on over and see us on varminter.com and come and join the forums and talk with us and tell us about your experiences. I hope you like this video. Thanks. Sorry about the other portion of the video where part of my head's cut off, but oh well, I'm not concerned about that. I just wanted you guys to see the ground squirrels. This is a line of ground squirrels that I'm leaving. I'm going to go ahead and dispose of them other than laying out right here. However, There are ravens already in the area circling. There's definitely sign of other predators that are around here, including coyote and bobcat. And if you can hear the ground squirrel off in the distance sounding the warning, because he probably knows what's coming. And that is, I'm going to go ahead and pack all the camera equipment up and grab a rifle and go look for him. Enjoy the rest of the video.